Happy Sunday. Hey everybody, welcome to Sunday Brunch with Black Tea. I'm your host Miko.
I'm Candace.
I'm Lynn.
And another day with your wonderful table girls, brunch ladies here to bring you guys another topic, wonderful show. I think you guys are gonna like this one. This one right here is gonna resonate to all the parents. What you guys think? All the parents with these young kids out here today and how they're actually representing themselves in relationships. You know, so we're gonna have a little bit of pillow talk today, you guys.
Okay, let's get into it.
We're gonna have a little bit of pillow talk today. So let's get into it. But before we jump into that, I want to go on ahead and talk about brunch today. So brunch today was lunch today.
Yes.
Okay.
As it sometimes is.
It is, you know. But for those of you guys out there in this wonderful world of podcasting who don't know me already, and have not already tried my food, I've been kind of known for my chili for some reason. I decided to make it at an event one time, and from that event, it just kept leading to other times, more and more requests. And it's actually pretty good. I have to give myself a pat on the back. You know, it's actually pretty good. Not that anybody else's is delicious, you know, because I know, you know, Candace here can throw that on some chili too. You know,
we gonna have a chili on? Yeah, mine's from a can. Mine's from a can. Don't be
But you know,
test taste.
that's what I said. I'll watch. I'll taste both of y'all. I'm tired, so I'll do it twice.
Right. But I think today was a good day to kind of throw it in there and give you guys something. You know, we have these warm, these cold nights are gonna start rolling in. So a little comfort food. So we're gonna start rolling into doing some nice comfort foods and things like that for you guys. And so we did some chili, and this one we did was turkey chili, which was the base. And you guys know I add my onions and I add my bell peppers. It's like that's the go-to. It's the go-to. You might as well add that into almost everything. Almost add that into everything that I do. Add into everything that I do. So we add our onions and bell peppers. We have our nice chili seasoning mixture that I throw in there. I'm not gonna say my secret. If you want the secret, go ahead and hit me down below. I'll send you the secret through, via messaging. And then add your seasons in there. Top it off with a little bit of chili, like you can do chili beans or pinto beans. Sometimes I like to do a mixture of the black and pinto beans, but we just did the pinto beans today because they hold up the best. A lot of those beans, they get mushy and they fall apart. You want them to hold up in the chili. You want to see them in the chili. You want to be able to see the veggies in there. You want to see the beans in there. You know, I kept it simple today, so we just had the onions and bell peppers, the beans in there, all of our nice seasons, layered it over a nice fluffy bed of rice, and then topped it off with a little bit of cheddar cheese.
Always got cheese. That part.
Throw some chives on top, some fresh chives on top, and you're good to go.
And if optional, it's a little bit of sour cream.
A little bit of sour cream, if you want optional. If you don't want,
I'm gonna opt out.
Go ahead.
But you can. The thing I love about chili is that it's so versatile. You can use it for so many different things on so many different things.
And then you could have it with dinner where you put a little bit of cornbread.
I'm trying to tell you, right?
Yes.
Add some cornbread to it. Now, if you guys go back into our, into the show. Go back and watch the show. You'll see one of the episodes where we made some delicious baked corn balls.
Do I?
Remember?
About it. Those are so good.
And with the chili, you can get creative. You can always make different kinds. You can do beef. You can do chicken. You can do your ground turkey. You can do.
She usually does all that.
Right.
It was just for us, so we didn't need all that. But you usually, when you do have it, she always can make no beans, some meat, or another kind of meat. She always got options for
And you can do vegetarian. You can add some mushrooms, you can add some cauliflower, you can add some squash along with your onions and your bell peppers. Put those beans in there. Do a mixture of beans. Do pinto beans and black beans. You add it in there and then put all your seasons in there. Oh my God, it is absolutely delicious.
You can make that for me one time and don't tell me that it's all in there.
It's all in there?
Don't tell me, because I'm gonna be like, I don't want to know what's in there.
Okay.
Let me eat it and be like, oh, it's cauliflower, because I'm that person.
So good. You guys, trust me, you wouldn't even miss the meat. You
wouldn't
even miss the meat.
You have to make that for us.
I sure will. So again, go ahead and leave us a comment if you want the recipe for anything. Don't forget, mark your calendars for October 13th. We're going to keep on talking about this. We're going to keep on talking about this until it comes. October 13th, Black Tea. We're having our first social media marketing event.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's going to be an awesome event. We're going to have some wonderful vendors there. You can come in, get the opportunity to mix, mingle, communicate, and network with different business owners and meet your Black Tea team. We're going to be there in full effect as well with a lot of our products and everything that we have to offer. We're going to have some wonderful food, entertainment, or what did you call it? Libations. Okay, libations, you guys. You know, go ahead and put that in your dictionary. That's a new word. Okay, it means entertainment live. Okay, so we have our libations. We're gonna have some food. The food is on a first come first served basis.
So come early.
So come early. You know, if you're in this area, make sure you come in. You know, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the channel. Come on, guys. If you do that, you'll be updated with everything that Black Tea has going on. You'll be in the know. Right. You'll know about every show that pops up on YouTube. You'll also get the opportunity to see what's going on our Instagram and on our website. So check everything out. Like, subscribe, and subscribe to the channel. Check out our Instagram page and our website to keep updated on what's coming and what's going to be going on with Black Tea. Okay. Now we done talked about the delicious food and everything.
Okay. Which is my favorite part. Right. But
now we're gonna dive on into this little pillow talk that we got going on. We're gonna snuggle up with each other, you know, guys. And we're gonna dive into this pillow talk. And talk about this because this is a big thing. Now we talked about relationships in the past show when it comes to our relationship with, you know, our mates and how it, you know, compares to our work environment and how it mixes and matches and what's the pros and cons.
How they parallel
each other. So we did talk about that. Now we had to use this stuff to bring up the subject today. Our children today, these kids today in these relationships.
Lord Jesus.
For some reason, these kids think that they need to move faster than what we thought we had to move. Now I know we felt like we needed to be grown fast, but nowadays,
everything is so fast now. You know, everything is instant now. So we need to
one fast and it ends fast.
It ain't even fast enough for them still.
Right. I'm telling you,
really
it's crazy. It's crazy. And the one thing that they don't understand and they don't realize is that the faster you move, the more mistakes you're gonna make. In my opinion, this is just my opinion.
Right.
I'm 25. Well, I'm 24, about to be 25, and
you see my kids
way before.
Okay, so I just got
moving fast. You moving way fast.
My son, who is our wonderful, director, he decides to chime in.
He trying to do a checkmate right there. Like, boo boo.
Let me say this then. When my son was growing up, he's 25 now, you know. 24, he'll be 25 in October. Okay. So when he was younger, you know, it's like the guys, they had a competition though on, you know, how many girls they can have.
But it hasn't ever ended.
It hasn't ever ended. But the one thing I can say about him was he was one of those young men that was like, if I don't feel that you're worthy enough to meet my family, he's very particular. You know, you gotta have your hair, gotta be very blunt. Sometimes I'd be like, I wouldn't be your friend if you told me that. Very blunt. But the one thing I liked about that is the fact that the one thing we always keep yelling about, be honest. Let us know up front. Let us know from the beginning. Tell us from the beginning.
Can't be mad when he did.
That's when he did. You know, and I used to always tell him, make sure you be honest with these girls. And
lo and behold,
I'm trying to tell you, he was real honest.
So you would say that he is quality over quantity.
Yes. You know, my mama, she do hair. She can fix your weave if you needed to. I used to be like, that was weird. You know, so for those of you guys who know, that was my son, you know, yelling from us from on the other side of the camera.
That's right.
You know, because he wanted to let us know that
we moved fast.
We did.
But it was different. So yes, being, you know,
have all the things that they have.
Absolutely.
We barely had pagers when I was 25, cell phones were there, but Facebook was not. Neither was Instagram.
But any of that. And the cell phones was a little flip one. We wasn't taking pictures and we wasn't sending.
We was using the phone.
Absolutely.
We was calling.
We thought we were doing something.
We weren't even texting.
We was
sending messages through the text. With one word letters and stuff like that.
And hashtags with 411 upside down, all kind of stuff.
411, 69, you little nasty help.
I'm trying to tell you.
I think you're trying to say that, hey, than he feel probably to some extent his generation. But I think to your point, all the technology is in play, and I think one of the things that fascinates and being people trying to be grown before their time is it's never going to go away.
No.
So the difference is that even though we were fast, and some of us were, and some of us wasn't, it was hidden. It wasn't up.
It wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So they just outright with it. They don't care.
Yeah,
that's true. So that's why I feel like that there's respect. So it's one thing to do it between your friends and you have your thing going on.
We were still scared of our parents.
Hello.
My kids are still scared of me. Yeah. I don't know what these ladies are talking about. My children are still scared of me, and they better be.
You know what? But I see a lot of kids nowadays, and the sad part about a lot of young teenagers.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The sad thing about it is that they feel like because their parents are like cool with them, that it's okay for them to get out of hand and be disrespectful.
That's what it boils down to. It's a disrespect.
Like, come on now. Like, you mean to tell me that I walked up into my house where I pay the bills. Now I'm gonna go back to that.
Go back.
Okay.
Yeah, hello.
Where I pay the bills, and it's okay for you to be laid up on the couch with this man or this woman up under you.
Nope.
And you 16? Absolutely not. Or I come home and it's nothing for you to be in your room. You just like, oh hey. Now that didn't happen to me, but it has happened.
Right.
And I'm like, well, wait a minute.
Right.
Wait a minute. I remember
coming in the room.
Right.
Like, who's raising
Not only that,
who's raising who?
I remember staying in the front of the house so we could hear what our parents did. So our family could run out the back.
I was thinking, I'm like, I don't remember even having company or being laid or booed up on the couch when my parent came
No,
home.
honey.
It was
You was too scared that they was going to walk in and see that you even had one of your girlfriends. You know what
I had lenient parents because my parents were young, just like I was young when I had my children. But I respected my parents enough not to do all that.
Yes.
And I always wanted to just be outside anyway. I just was not the.
And that's the other thing.
Let's go walk to the park. Let's go walk
That's
up
the
the
other
block.
thing.
Like that kind of stuff.
These kids don't like to be outside. They don't like to go outside anymore. They like to sit in the house, watch TV, and then
watch their phone. Not watch no
the
TV.
phone.
They watch that phone.
That phone. It's nuts. That phone. Now I have to say it again. I'm going ahead to go back to when I was raising my son. He liked to be outside. Now he probably liked to be outside and get away from me because I used to like to clean and do all kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Washing walls. He probably was like, I get out of here now. My mama can't have to do nothing.
Right.
But he liked to be outside. But there's still some kids that young adults, even his age, that when they were younger, they like to be laid up in the house.
Social, and then even more so it's progressive because social media is more advanced, like we've been saying, and so
and I video games, and I think that's what's given because they're in the house and they have these social media things and they want to be grown so fast. It's causing them to post all this, just derogatory stuff and
unnecessary.
Exactly, exposing themselves and just being.
And the girls is just
grown.
almost like. Stop showing them everything. Yeah. It ain't like you're giving them everything, but you're giving them everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all seen some breasts, we all seen some boobies. Right. It's like you keep tantalizing them with stuff. Right. It's like it's not that serious. Like
to get a like.
Yeah.
They want to see how many people liking their posts.
I don't like when we have.
And what's unfortunate about it is, and I was just talking with my daughter and a mentor of hers, and we were just saying that this stuff. It travels with you. So not only you're 15, 16 years old doing this, and so kids will be kids. But back in our day, we didn't have that baggage to follow us. When we did in the dirt, or got caught or whatever, or didn't get caught, it was still nobody else knew.
They have no limitations.
Right? No. But it's not only the people involved only knew, but now you thinking you sending it out to one person, and that, or you thinking you're sending a personal or private picture to a boy you like, and then that boy is putting it on thing. Right, he's putting it on media, but not only that, it's following you because potential employers are gonna look at that.
Oh yeah, on top of that, I mean, we don't even know who all feds be looking in our phone when we send what.
Right.
We don't know.
Right.
We still don't know. Where's the cloud? Who's in the cloud? I need to know that. Like, that's why all that sending boobies on a picture.
Yeah, no thank you.
Who lives in that cloud, people?
Yeah. Now you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I can't remember the name of the show, and I just thought about it. That's why I don't have the name of it right now to tell you about it. But I was watching this documentary on Netflix, and it was about the internet, how the internet played a part in the voting, thing, and how certain companies collected data, information, and stuff from your phone to use as a tool to kind of like solicit you.
And they do it every day.
So you got all these people pulling stuff from your phone. They can pull anything from your phone. Pictures, emails. That's how they can block you. If you start talking about, I'm not gonna say his name, but the man in the White House.
Orange dude.
If you talk about him too much, they'll block you.
Yeah. Derogatory. Talk about him derogatory.
He's not worth my time.
It's like they don't understand that this is out there for that. They're just so focused on, enticing this person that they're trying to get likes versus saying, oh, this can damage me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
or he's not worth it.
Or he or she.
Not worth it.
Because even these young boys out there are getting taken. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just nuts and crazy how this is going on.
Yeah.
So that brings me to the limitations. The limitations of our young adults nowadays have no limitations. These teenagers, young adults, to me, it seems like they have no limitations. It's like they'll go as far as they possibly can.
They're always trying to one up somebody.
They are.
I'm gonna do this. Almost like how Steve-O and then, what was they, Jackass? Remember how
one person did something crazy?
He was always doing something crazier, and every show would get crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
Until one y'all found out that he was on drugs, and that's why he was really doing the weird
crazy stuff
he was doing. Not to get off subject, but I'm saying that to say that's how I feel like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, they're always trying to one up on each other.
So that is true, but all that goes detail, I think, under the umbrella of being peer pressure. Because it's a facade. People on Instagram, whether you're an adult, child, I don't care what age group you fall under, most of that is just a glimpse of your life.
Yeah.
And some of people are going off of that, based
that's
on
your
their
whole life, that's your real life.
Right. They're not equating reality versus fiction. You know what I mean? And so they're just, going off of, I want to look like this, I want to be like that, I gotta do this, that, in essence, to get seen, liked, or heard. And that's not what you have to do. You have your whole life in front of you to do that.
Yeah.
You should be concentrating on, people are naturally attracted. Hormones are raging.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're gonna have that, but you should have your own limitations for yourself, self-worth. You know what I mean? And I think it really goes back to the parents. You know what I mean? Your parents, you are the first role model. You should be. So they should look at that, but at the same time, kids gonna do what they want to do.
I would say that's how they start making those fake pages, and they might have a page for your family, and you're like, oh, my baby's so sweet. You don't know about their little nickname and this side thing.
How they really get down.
They're really going down.
How about have a sleepover and find out what your kid at How about that? Yeah.
You got a whole lot. Because you know what's funny about that? There's a lot of these young adults out there nowadays who, whatever they do in front of their parents or with their parents, they gonna do with somebody else is thinking that it's cool and it's okay. And it's not okay. Because I break it down to 2.2 seconds.
Pretty much.
2.2 seconds to let you know I don't did that. That's not about to go down. You know what I'm saying? But what else I wanted to say was, they have all these filters and stuff now on these phones and apps and everything that can change your appearance and make you look different.
I know my daughter got one that made her look slender, not to put that out like that, but I thought, shut up. I know. I didn't say she used it, I just said she showed it to me. Okay, I'm just saying. Shoot, I'm the one who want to use it, okay? That's what she did. It's slender now. It snatched my waist a little bit. I was like, girl, I'm in it. All the fake pictures out there. And get in front of you and be like, oh, you ain't lost that much. Your pictures is really slimmer. I'm saying that to say, you're right. Fake stuff. Fake news. Like some people say.
And it makes a lot of, more so the girls than the guys. But it makes them they look and be like, oh, that's how I want to look. That's what I'm be. So then they start, and then they're posting all this stuff online and everything and stuff. And you get these girls now that saving up their money, trying to go get their butts enhanced and all this stuff like that.
That stuff don't grow y'all naturally. Trust.
Give it some time. Give it some time. Or even if you don't give it time, be happy with what the heck God gave you.
Right. Show gave it to you.
He created His image of you, and His image of you is supposed to be a perfect image that He created. So be happy with it.
Don't give your time, and if you do want to have a lip tuck or something in the future, give yourself time.
You're gonna don't be 17 getting Botox.
No, absolutely not.
What are we talking about here? Oh, because I got a frown. Well, don't frown like that. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Don't do that. You're starting too early.
Yeah, they are.
Your body hasn't finished developing.
Absolutely.
Give it a chance to develop before you go enhance something that you don't need to enhance.
Exactly.
And you know what? You know what else? You know what else? That's where they're starting to. They're starting to combine. They can't
differentiate.
There you go.
Differentiate.
Real love and fake love. There we go with that real love.
Well, you can't when you got somebody telling you they love you
That's
when
what
it ain't even real.
Right. Well, they saw what you look like on Instagram.
Right. No, how about they telling you they love you because they want something from you?
Or that too.
That's it. I mean,
you put yourself out there like that, male or female, and they're attracted to what they see. Now their goal and their main objective is to get
Take that down.
Okay.
So
they gonna tell you whatever they want. Let you know whatever you want to hear, so they can get that.
Yeah.
So do you really think that's real love? Some of these girls do, and guys, but primarily girls, but some of them they do. And the sad part about it is that's why you keep seeing these 48 hours.
Yeah.
First 48.
With all these young kids. And then how about there's another show out there where they have an obsession. They have an obsession with the person and they end up killing them.
Oh, heck no, I ain't seen that.
Yes.
I thought you were going to say something about like catfishing. That's what I was like.
Oh, catfishing is another one.
Oh, no. That one's major. That's major.
You have these shows out there with these young kids are coming, they're getting obsessed with each other, and when they can't have what they want or
they don't know how to handle rejection.
They don't. Because I love him or I love her, and well, they don't want to be with you. And now you're going to result to violence.
And you're going to the extreme that they shouldn't be doing at that age.
But that's because you keep putting yourself out there for this person to look at, and then when they become reality, when they're right in front of you, they're not that person. And then you want to walk away. Now this person has become attached to you and want you. And now they're going to do whatever they can to keep you.
I mean, there's so many topics that can arrive from this particular topic. Like, I'm even thinking about, you talking about reality shows and stuff like that, or not even the reality shows, but I'm sorry, with those shows that come about because of those abductions and stuff like that. But in real life, teenage girls especially are getting abducted because there are, it used to be a thing that when we were in school, we used to walk blocks to school.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And it was nothing that, said about it because the neighborhood, people knew you, you know what I mean? Or you walk together. People, you can be in the same party with a girl you call your best friend this day and age, and she will leave you and let get gang raped, and then you get abducted by somebody in the car. So it's like they're not even looking out for each other because it's like every man's for themselves. Yeah. I mean, and at that young of an age, you wouldn't even think that would be something that would be that prone or that rapidly going on. But I mean, it is. I mean, because every day you look at, you see people. Facebook. My nephew is missing. I mean, my niece is missing. My daughter
all
is
the
missing.
time.
And I'm like, wow. And exactly.
You'd be like, oh my God.
What happened from school to the house?
Well, a lot of this have a lot to do with this online dating too. Now, granted, I don't knock it. I do know people who have been successful.
They should have an age limit on it. And when I say age limit, I mean it should start at a certain age. Because here's the thing with that
well, I mean, even with that though, because how do you check it? You can they can lie.
They can lie. The person who you think you might be of age, how about the person of age being able to tell the truth about themselves? So I mean,
here's what I say.
When you said dating, I'm thinking they're gonna see each other. So you can only lie so much while you are on the computer. But if I'm dating you and I'm coming to see you, they go back to catfishing. But I'm just saying.
But here's my thing too. Here's my thing. These cell phones that you have is where you do most of your interaction with everything, right? You should not be allowed to go buy a cell phone if you're under the age of Okay, that's what it needs to be. Under the age of, and they need to put an age limit. Like a parent has to be with you, and before you leave that particular location, the parents should be able to have access to everything that's on that cell phone. Because then that way, yeah, you can take your kid's cell phone and put all kind of codes and stuff on that. But if the phone, like they have our IDs now, that are, directed towards certain ages and stuff now, you need to have these phones done the same way. These phones right here are created for anyone under the age of. This is the phone you get.
Right.
You're open.
You have so much access to social media.
So much access to social media, and also your parents have to have access. So you know how you go get a teen account, and the account is under your parents' account, and they control what your teen account. Because I got my son a teen account, and I was able to see what he was spending. So when he didn't have no money, he buy this, and I'd be like, well, what? Now what the heck had no other money? You know what I'm saying? I was able to see and help him to control, try to help him to control his spending. That's what they need to do with these cell phones, because as parents, we can control it better. Now it might not completely eliminate the issue, but absolutely not. We're gonna have a little bit better control and knowledge
Take that
of what
percentage down a little
exactly
bit.
are out there doing.
Okay, so I know that this is our opinion. It's our opinion on what needs to happen. And I don't know, maybe somebody will hear this, see this, and catch heat to that whole cell phone thing. I just think we need something in place to have better regulation. They have all this stuff when it comes to like younger kids, smaller, younger kids, but we're forgetting about the teenage years.
Those are the ones
Right.
that really need the guidance and need to be told what to do.
Right.
So is it a question of, yes, there needs to be more control over the cell phone users and the media and stuff like that, but do you think that in schools they can offer something to more educate them better of self-worth and all of that?
They probably should, but you know what? I doubt if the kids pay attention, because they already feel like that the teachers are doing too much, as they say. They doing too much. They in my personal business. They supposed to just be teaching.
They want to take my phone.
They want to take my phone. They doing too much.
Right, so I mean, and that's usually our job as parents, is to be the doing too much part, right? But we look about so many kids who have those absent parents or latchkey kids who are parents who, I just feel like it's something more that we can do. I mean, because there's only so much control that we already see that they go around in social media.
Right. That's why I say they need to have some type of, regulation set in place. I mean, yes, it's right. It's hard to regulate when you sign up for social media. But if you have a device that only allows you to do it
Certain access.
at certain access at certain ages, it'll be okay. Here's why I say that. According to that, oh my goodness, I need to find out this Netflix show, and I'm gonna find out the name of it because I watched it and let you guys know. According to them, there are ways that Facebook, because Facebook was one of the company's name on this show about collecting data for people. They have a way to put regulations on this app. They've already said it. They said it on the show.
I'm gonna tell you, I know, like my daughter, or even before my daughter, she's 14, I'm talking about somebody that's like 17. I know he's 17 now, but when he was younger, probably be like 13 or 12, he had a Facebook page. But I noticed when I did my Facebook page, it asks you your age. It asks you your age.
And they lie.
That's where I was about to get to. So that part, they tried to regulate it so that they couldn't have a Facebook at 13 and under.
Yeah.
Because I think it might have been 13, could have been 15, it could have been 16. I'm not really sure what the age was. But I noticed that, they did try to regulate it. They tried to, but that's as easy as typing in a whole nother number. Or
That's why it's hard
matter
to advice.
of fact, my friend, it says he's like 30 years old now, or 21 or something. He ain't nowhere near that. I was like, so he's never changed it or fixed it or anything. So they probably did it. They just bypass.
Yeah,
they know how to do it like they do as adults.
Absolutely, they definitely know how to bypass it. That's why I think the device needs the regulation on it. The device itself needs the regulation on it. If you have a like I said, you have an ID for anyone under the age of 21, or when you would you have different IDs. You have different IDs that you have, and they look different ways. If you have phones regulated for anyone under the age of whatever
they can't access it.
Where you can only access XYZ. You can't post this. You can't do that. You can only
see certain stuff. If they have it like that, and I know there's a way for them to do it, it would make it better on us as parents to regulate what our child is putting out there in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm gonna take my child to buy a phone, I want to know what the heck is going on, you know, on this phone.
Right.
So that would be a
access to.
Right. So I mean, that's neither here nor near nor there. I doubt very seriously if anyone picks up on that, but that definitely is a good idea to me.
Right.
You know, you want to regulate everything else, regulate that. You gotta scan and stuff, everything else. Have you scan your ID in order to get on Facebook?
Oh yeah, no, that's how you do that. Scan that ID.
Scan your ID.
Right.
You know, you wanna start an account on Facebook, scan your ID. Now Facebook knows
ID.
how. Facebook knows how to regulate.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to get a
what's
government
going on.
ID. Scan your school ID. Now that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Scan your school
Scan
ID,
your ID.
and then therefore you don't necessarily have to get that downgraded phone because a lot of times parents are getting kids the phone same as them. You know.
Absolutely.
And so it's like because they have a lot of functions that are privy and necessary for them. You know.
True.
Apps and stuff that they can use, and you know, in school and whatnot too.
Little
But to your
computers.
point, that is a way to get around, like not a specific phone, but a way where you can that you can just scan something.
Yeah, scan your ID.
Yeah.
So you sign up, now you just scan your ID in order to approve your age. You know,
All right.
because you scanned everything.
You heard it first.
She came up with your solution.
Okay. We didn't work that thing out right here,
I'm
right?
trying to tell you, Facebook, if you want some more information, give me a call.
Well, my
We're
daughter,
at Black Tea.
Right. but look, my daughter told me Facebook was for old people.
Oh, they are. They say that all the time.
Yeah, because they got so much other stuff.
Yeah.
You know why it's for old people? Because y'all couldn't get on it for a minute.
Yeah.
Remember that part, going back to the age, going back to that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that what's young for them? Their thing is a Snapchat. That's the young thing.
Instagram.
Oh God,
Instagram is their thing too, but no, Snapchat is their thing.
Yeah.
It's you got Snap, and it's a whole lot of videoing and talking to, and
they think it go away, but it goes away.
They don't go away.
They
go away for them.
Yeah.
But it's still hanging out there.
It's that part.
Yeah.
It's that part.
They're still hanging out there. They don't. But to see
Like I was saying,
right. That's the part that they seem to like forget about or don't want to know about or don't. So you can sit here and tell me how to do certain stuff on this site, on this app, how to work it, how to manipulate it, and all of this. But you honestly are sitting here telling me that you don't believe that your video stays out there.
In the universe. Right.
You really sit here and tell you really want me to believe that you don't know that.
Yeah.
Come on now. You should know that. You smart enough. You grew up in this age of technology. And you know how it works and operates. So you know that your video is still hanging out there. There's no way on God's green earth that you can tell me how to navigate through it. But you can't. You sitting there telling me that you don't understand how it actually works. They're telling you that because they don't want you to take away or try to control their usage of it. That's what it is. They don't want you to control that because if you for sure know that that's what it is, you're definitely going to control their usage of it. Here's my thing. Also, you have a phone and you live in my house. You don't have no locked screens.
You can lock your screen, but I'm gonna have that password.
Exactly.
There is no
open up on command when I come.
I don't care if you lock your screen, but I need to know I need to know that number so I can get in it.
Right.
You can lock it.
Now they have this whole respect your kids' privacy. I'm gonna respect your privacy. I'm gonna respect your privacy if you can prove to me that you are not doing something that you're not supposed to. How about I won't go through your journal? I won't do that. I won't go through your journal if you write one. I won't go in your room and go through your drawers and stuff like that. But when it comes to that phone, because so much stuff happens, I'm gonna go through that. I won't respect your privacy to a certain extent because I still have to protect you.
Absolutely.
Kids didn't have that much privacy back in the day. Sorry, you couldn't close your door.
You can go to the refrigerator. How about you can go to the refrigerator
You ain't come in and out the house how many times?
Right.
You either in or you out. Come in here one more time, you gonna do it. And you have a whole lot of
You
regulations.
didn't know whether or not you wanted to go back out. You stayed out.
Oh yeah.
It was like, I'm
not getting into it.
And if I gotta use the restroom, I'm going to a neighbor's house.
Yeah, absolutely. So for me, there is no what was it, just the word?
Privacy.
No privacy for no kid that ain't paying no bills.
Hello, somebody.
Right. But you know what's so funny? Because nowadays kids will throw up to you when you say, you don't pay no business. I didn't ask to be born.
You sure didn't, and I can take you out if you don't want to be here. Because
If they
We can make it real quick and easy.
Right, I'm thinking like this, like, you
The nerve.
The nerve. Yeah, you missing the point. No, none of us asked to be born over here.
That's what be our rebuttal when they say that. Neither one did I.
Right.
Should I go tell your grandmother?
Right.
So let's go complain.
And here's my thing. But when your tail is out there and you get in trouble, who you calling?
Vice versa, not Ghostbusters.
Right. Who you calling? So you on Facebook, you on
You only gonna get that one good call.
Snapping, you put information out there, you meeting up with people, and as soon as you meet up with the wrong person, and some go down, who you calling? The same person you just sat there and told, I didn't ask to be born, right? Now, I have to say I've never had to deal with that. I am grateful. I am, and I know you guys haven't either.
Right.
I haven't had to deal with that, but there's a lot of parents out there that have to deal with
Absolutely.
that, where their kids saying, "Well, that's not a fair comeback.
No.
That's not a fair comeback
That ain't even what you
because
really say.
our job
No, it's not.
No, our
Because
job
you're
is
now.
to keep you safe, right? And our job is to keep you safe,
Yeah.
and we're doing
And
what we can
protect
to
you
keep.
as
So
much as possible.
when you become an adult, I can say I did all that I
And not only is our job
to
to keep you protected and safe, our job is to teach you how to protect and make yourself safe.
Exactly.
Situations where we cannot always be, because we cannot be there all the time. They are growing up. I have a teenager.
And that's the key word too, growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, these young adults and teenagers have to understand now that you are going to grow up. You're not going to be 15, 16, and 17 the rest of your life.
Yeah.
So you rushing to become an adult and start getting into these relationships that make you older than what you are.
Responsibilities, putting those responsibilities.
Yeah,
on
what
yourself
you
for no
are,
reason.
you wearing yourself out. You're not giving yourself the opportunity
Enjoy your
to enjoy
yeah.
your man.
Right.
You're gonna become 21. You're gonna become 25.
It's inevitable.
It's inevitable. You're
Yeah.
gonna grow up. Stop rushing it.
Absolutely.
Because you cannot turn back the time.
You cannot. And then that's the first
You
thing
can't
they
rush
say.
it.
That's the first thing they say when they get
When they
older.
turn 25,
I
they be like,
I should've. Yeah.
I used to tell my daughter that all the time. Like, she from 16, she wants to be 18. 18, she wants to be 21. 21, she wants to be 25. And I told her, I said, you're going to be looking up, you're going to be 30. So now that she's 27, she said, oh, I remember you used to tell me that. I want to look back. I'm getting old.
Yeah.
And seeing these other kids that's younger than her that's growing up and now making you feel old.
Right.
And I said, man, bro, you want to do this so bad.
Right.
Now she don't. She didn't. Like, I didn't really want to. I was like, but you did. You at 16, you said you couldn't wait to be 18. When you was 18, you said you couldn't wait to be 21.
And be careful.
You was rushing.
And be careful what you ask for, because it will so soon come to fruition.
For sure.
Because it's inevitable. Responsibilities. When you get older and you want different things, they come with responsibilities, and that's the thing that I think the teenage and young adults don't realize. And they feel like, okay, sometimes we put too much on it. It's because we've been there and done that. Our parents have, and sometimes, back in the day, our parents or our parents' parents didn't teach us as much because they were shielding us, thinking that
unless they know, they won't.
And so we were curious
themselves.
and did more because on our own, and then we had to learn the hard way.
Right.
And it's inevitable. They're going to learn the hard way with some things.
Yes.
But I always tell my daughter, I try to prevent you from learning the hard way with as many things as possible.
Yeah.
So if you just take heed, because sometimes I say, look, I don't want to get shown by example. I want to know somebody else's stories to make me not want to do it again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
and even give me an idea of how to deal with
Absolutely.
certain situations that come up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, shoot, I don't want to be blind, like you said. I don't want to go into this blind. I want to kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do, how I want to deal with it.
Right. I have some knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
We know, as our teenage kids, everybody has their own opinions and their own life and the way they want to do things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to tell you to live your life the way I live mine.
Right.
I'm not trying to tell you to be me. I'm not trying to tell you how you should be.
Right.
My thing is give yourself the opportunity to mature with your growth.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Not before.
Not try and be mature and your growth is lacking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mature with your growth. Take the time and get the opportunity to learn yourself, learn what you want in a relationship,
Right.
out of a person in a relationship, and what you
Or
have
what
to
you don't
offer. Right, or what you don't want. And what you have to offer in a relationship. Don't do it just because, this physical attraction is, my goodness.
Hormones.
And your hormones is going in and you jump into something that you can't get your behind out of.
Plus, it's gonna be a physical attraction with a lot.
Well, a whole lot.
A whole lot.
Just
Just happens. That's opposites attract.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Always gonna be another pretty face. Always gonna be another
Always.
cute guy.
Always.
So you don't have to settle so soon.
Yeah.
You
Right.
don't have to. Yeah.
Right. Now we know we never-ending cycle. I think this is, generation. Every generation you have these same topics to come. But I just thought that it was interesting a topic for us to go, talk about it and bring our guests into, because it's just going on, and I'm seeing, friends of mine and people I know going through these situations with these young adults and stuff that's going on, like you say, in the missing teenagers and things like that. It's so sad. There are ways to try and prevent it. But like you said, it starts from home. It starts from home, I know this didn't have much to do with networking, but it does have a networking in some sense because we're networking as parents.
Absolutely.
We're networking as parents, working together as parents, like, building this community to help raise these kids.
Yeah, each one teach one.
Which is very important, Yeah. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining us today. We had a wonderful topic, I think so. If you like the topic, go ahead and leave a comment down below, or you can even hit us up on Instagram at events_at_black tea. Let us know what you thought about our show today, or send us a message on our website at blackteacomplete.com. I'm a little tongue-tied, y'all. This whole conversation has got me a little riled up, because we love our babies. Anyhow, don't forget to mark your calendars for October 13th. We have our show, our very, very first show, Instagram event coming up.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome. If you're in the LA area, make sure you stay tuned. Keep up with our Facebook and our Instagram and our website so you can get the information about it. Make sure to like and subscribe and share the show. We would love to hear from you guys. And thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Wait, one more thing.
Hold on, you guys. I want to show you guys something. This is a little treat that we have for you guys today. You see this here? This is a money tree. All of these, this is real money, and everything was folded and created handmade. This is something that you can use for your centerpieces or just a gift for your for somebody. This is actually for a client of mine. She's given us a gift as a retirement gift. So I thought this was really cute. So you guys, if you like things like this, we definitely can create this. It's $41 for 41 years of service as a doctor. So I thought this was really cute that we created. So this is something that Black Tea also can offer to you if you want something personal. She chose the tree, she chose the look. We just put it together for her and gave her what it is that she needed. Okay? So
she may or may not get that too.
So thank you guys so much. And until next time, let's connect and let's network.
All right, bye.